What's going on? This is Andrew here today, and today we are going to be unboxing the OnePlus 12R. So, a little bit of a story time. I moved to Florida. If you guys saw my last video, you would know that. Basically, I went swimming with my phone by accident. So my Motorola Edge Plus 2022 is now dead due to water damage. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's any way to fix it, but I tried the rice trick, didn't do a thing. Unfortunately, it just died and is no longer working, which sucks because this is my favorite phone that I ever owned across all the phones that I've had in the past. So that phone died. I ended up getting the Moto G Play 2024 model as a backup just to kind of use it until I got another phone. And unfortunately, this phone isn't very good. The camera is terrible. Everything else about the phone is pretty snappy. It's got pretty good battery on top of that, but the camera on this thing is actually abysmal. Like my Droid Turbo from 2014, 2015 has a better camera than this thing, and I'd even say maybe even my iPhone 4S has a better camera than this thing. Absolutely terrible camera. Couldn't use this for recording anything. It just honestly is a bad overall phone. So I'm gonna be selling this one online, and I'm going to be probably having my parents ship me my old iPhone that I had that I can use as a backup phone just in case this one ends up dying somewhere down the line. But without further ado, guys, let's look at the 12R, and then I'll give my first impressions look on it. This isn't the most ideal setup for me to be unboxing, but unfortunately I actually left my tripod at home in New York, so I'm going to have to be doing this with my webcam for now. So let's open the box. I already took the side tape off beforehand because I always do that. So first off, we just have the Never Settle logo in there. I'm not even sure what's in here, but let's open the box and just... I have a feeling the key's probably going to be in here to take the phone thing out. So we've got just a bunch of safety guides. We have the SIM card thing, but I already have another SIM card thing, so I don't need it. There looks to be an adapter in here, which this must be for when you have bricks that only have USB-C. This looks to be a USB-C to USB. I think I'm just going to... You know what? I'll take this out and I'll put it in with my other adapters because this might be useful for something else down the line. But yeah, so what else in here? We got a little welcome card, which I'm honestly just gonna keep in the box, and then I'm gonna throw everything else back in there as well because I don't need half the stuff that they gave me. So let's just get everything nicely back in there without breaking it, because I have a habit of breaking cardboard for some reason. Alright, come on, get in there easy. Yeah, I didn't break it. Okay, so now with that to the side, we've got the actual phone itself. So this looks to be the OnePlus 12R right here. So let's just take it freshly out of the paper / plastic. Alright, let's not break it. Let's keep the plastic nice. Okay, so right here we have the front of the phone. I believe the fingerprint sensor is right around here rather than on the side like my old phone. You got the buttons here while that adjusts and focuses. You got a really nice looking camera back here. Then it looks like the sticker. And this looks to be the whole phone itself. So I'm not going to take out the USB-C cable or the charger because I have another USB-C charger that I'm using that probably is just as good as this one, so I'm not even going to worry about that. So I'm just going to put everything back the way it was, except for this little adapter right here, because I think this will become useful. But you know what? I'm going to use this on my PS5, because the PS5 Slim only has USB-C ports on the front, and I don't like that. So we're going to put this in the PS5 and use it for that. So thank you, OnePlus. I'm actually going to use your thing for something that's not my phone. So I'm just going to slide that back on. Pretty generic box overall, but I think it's a pretty cool one. I like the orange look of it. So let's give my first impressions on the phone. So I had a little bit of time to kind of just test the phone and see what it was capable of. I'm going to be doing more tests on this thing as time goes on, but for my first impressions, it's a pretty good phone. The camera's really nice. The screen is beautiful. Just the features of the phone are pretty good on top of that, and for only about $450, close to $500, this is a pretty good phone for that price point. I mean, you're still getting that Snapdragon Gen 2 in there, which is the mobile platform chipset from last generation, but honestly, still really powerful, still really good, and it's an upgrade for me because my last phone had the Snapdragon Gen 1, so I am getting a more powerful phone by upgrading to this one. This one being $1,000 2 years ago, this one only being about $450. So I think for that price point, this is easily something you can go good on. some. The only complaint I have a little bit is the battery life doesn't seem to be great. I did lower my screen refresh rate to 60 hertz, and I did make the resolution of the screen the lowest possible, but it's all right for what it is. I did know I was going into this on the budget, so I knew that the battery wasn't going to be perfect, but didn't expect the camera was going to be perfect, didn't expect that the screen was going to be perfect, but I did expect that it's going to be very powerful and that it's going to be something that's going to run a lot of emulators on, which I'm not going to do a whole ton on this since I mainly do that in my Razer Edge, but I'm going to see what this thing can do, and maybe I'll even make a video on it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you were looking to get the Moto G Play and maybe you want a little discount on it, I only use this thing for 3 days as of the making of this video, and I have it packaged really nicely back in the box the way that it was originally. Pretty much no fingerprints, no dents, no nothing, never dropped the thing, so it's in perfect shape and it's on my Mercari page. So I will see you guys all in the next video.